How's it going, everybody? The Siri here, and we have a fully packed blog post video for you guys. This thing is huge. It's 2 weeks long, so there is a lot of information. The big thing that's going to be revealed in here is going to be information on the Spotlight 2 raids. So let's go ahead and get into this. I haven't fully read all of this. I just kind of skimmed through it, saw that portion. So I had to make a video on this, obviously. So the battle plan for December 21st through January 3rd. That's how long Scopely is going to be out of the office. So that's why I mentioned before, with the Uncanny Avengers, Immortal X-Men, Mighty Avengers, that patch is going to basically be lasting the majority of while they're on break. So we are actually going to have a pretty good break between character releases of Medusa and also Jean Grey, who's going to be the first member that we're going to be able to get through this upcoming patch. So let's go ahead and start looking through this. December 23rd is going to be the Man-Thing Strike Pass, the 2 Turtle Doves event, Season of Giving, Absolute Assault, Abomination Blitz, and Winter Peak Tower. Now this here is actually the tower, the Sword Satellite Tower. It's just renamed different. We're going to look into this as well. December 24th, Groupman Surprise Week 2 begins. So there were 3 weeks, I believe, for the Groupman Surprise. December 27th, Groupman Revenge Quick Rumble. December 30th, we have the Orcus Team Battle Pass. Looks like the Battle Pass is going to be the Orcus team as opposed to the characters. I want to see how the shard count's going to be in that. I'm not really a fan of when they have 2 characters in there. If this is going to be a team, it sounds like there might be 3 characters in here. I'm going to hold out hope to see what this says. And a Zombie at the Party, Season of Giving, Absolute Assault Alliance, the Vulture Blitz. Interesting they have him as the Blitz character on there. All right, we're going to keep going. December 31st, Groupman Surprise Week 3 begins. January 3rd, Year of the Girls Quick Rumble. Jean Grey becomes available on January 3rd. So we have Medusa coming out today, and then we have 2 weeks. Jean Grey's coming out. So we have a 2-week break in there for characters. I know a lot of people is going to be happy about that, so they can try to get caught up on some of those reworked characters. Uncanny Avengers Showcase begins, and right here, Spotlight 2 Raid Prologue Live. So this is going to be like a first strike introduction, if you will, of the Spotlight Raid. So we are going to keep an eye out for the inbox message alerting you to character availability. So Night Stalkers are going to be going into the Bumps and Elite store. Please note that Diamond Promotions for Blade will not be available until his fountaining. Basically when he goes to like a node or the raid store, whatever it is. Orcus fountaining in early July. Sentinel is going to the Spotlight Raid Orb. Nimrod to the War store. Omega Sentinel on Hard Nexus 2-9, replacing Sylvie, who will still be available in the War store. That's 2 characters going to the War store. Actually, Sylvie will be in the War store, so just Nimrod. What I've been doing is using the Battle World currency to farm up Nimrod, and I was just going to wait until Sentinel and Omega Sentinel go to these locations. Then I would end up trying to get them that way to my 7 stars. All right, so the web free claim. If your Mr. Negative is already 7 stars, then you're lucky. Starting January 2nd, once you have enough shards to raise your Mr. Negative to 7 yellow, Black Knight will replace him as part of the daily web free claim. That's pretty cool. So Black Knight's still a very impactful character, so having it to where that's going to rotate out, I mean, I'm just trying to think. So Black Knight's going to be replacing the web free claim. So if we have him at 7, then big whoop. But for the people that just finished him off, that's newer, having it a way to where you get consistent shards for Black Knight, I do like that portion of it. I wish there'd be something where if you have Black Knight also done, then you can get something else, like maybe some gold orbs, training mats, something for those that already have this. This is just more ultimate food, basically, for people that have it done. Medusa weekly free claim. starting on December 29th, there will be a weekly free claim for 15 Medusa character shards with an additional pop-up offer, so be mindful of the pop-up offer if you are a spender. There's going to be additional shards there. This will last over the course of 3 months and will result in a 4-star Medusa by the end of the run. Interesting. So December 29th, weekly free claim of 15. It's going to be a pop-up. It's going to last over the course of 3 months. So every week we're going to get 15 Medusa shards with a pop-up to where it gets 4 stars. That's interesting. I don't hate it because 15 Medusa shards for 3 months. That's pretty cool if that's the case. Jean Grey is on the way. So January 3rd, we're going to be able to get Jean Grey. Shields allies with barrier, reduce starting ability energy for all enemies by 10 in raids and Cosmic Crucible. That is only for the special. It doesn't say it on here, but she reduces the ability energy by 10 for only the special in those game modes. So I do want to be mindful of that. Nothing additional in here. It doesn't say anything about step-up offers or anything, so just normal means, that's fine. All right, the path to Uncanny Avengers. So assemble key pieces to not 1, but 2, but 3 game-changing squads with the Uncanny Avengers. Jean Grey and Hercules lead their own powerful teams on top of joining forces in raids with the Uncanny Avengers. So this Path 2 event is a can't-miss opportunity. The path leads through Spotlight Raids, Cosmic Crucible, and Alliance War, so get ready for an adventure. Basically all of the game modes that they're for. So Raids is going to be the Uncanny Avengers, Cosmic Crucible is the Immortal X-Men, and Alliance War is the Mighty Avengers. That's probably going to how it lines up. So the Team Orb contains Path to Jean Grey is going to have Storm, Beast, Cable, Polaris. Path to Hercules, Falcon, Invisible Woman, Scarlet Witch, Vision, and Blitz credits, which you can use to buy consumables for Alliance War. So I know a lot of high Kraken players, I think. They did say that they were happy with the Blitz credits in those. I still have a lot of Blitz credits, and I still use about 12 to 14 attacks every war. So I'm still fine with those. But I know some people were kind of struggling because they don't really blitz, so I get it. So where to find the orbs? Spotlight Raid 2, Alliance War, Cosmic Crucible, Alliance milestone events, and daily objectives. Alright, so here's the fun part. Unbelievable. Find the mutant gene with the power of the gods of Olympus with the upcoming Uncanny Avengers Super Showcase. Nope, this is the Super Showcase. Basically, it's the showcase that we always get, basically, for all this stuff. First time rewards, that's fine. Here it is. Spotlight Raid 2. This is what we are here for. Let's go ahead and break this portion down. The stage is set for your raid teams to flex their muscles with the arrival of the next Spotlight Raid. Stepping into the spotlight is the Uncanny Avengers, who will lead the charge to bring home big rewards for your roster. Here's what you need to know about the latest addition to our raid lineup. There's going to be the prologue right here. This is going to begin January 3rd, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure that you're not the Alliance leader and they don't really watch me or anybody. Make sure that you pass this information over to them. This is very important to make sure that you're set up for success or when this ends up coming live. The prologue starts before Hercules, the 5th Uncanny Avenger, because on January 3rd is Jean Grey. You'll need only 4 Uncanny Avengers for their missions. These missions will have their difficulty altered to account for only having 4 team members. Spotlight 2 Prologue Rewards. For the prologue, stock up on ability materials, Crimson Gear, Gold, Path to Jean Grey Orb Fragments, and Hercules Diamond Orb Fragments during the limited run of Spotlight 2 Prologue. The Spotlight 2 Prologue will include Battle World credits. I know some people were wondering where those are going to be. This is going to be the first time reward to supplement your supply while Battle World is on pause. Make sure to grab these rewards while the Prologue is around for the limited time run. So there are going to be difficulties on here. Following the release of Hercules, so whenever he comes out, probably 10 days later would be my guess, Spotlight 2 Strike and Spotlight 2 will become available. Now, Spotlight 2 has the fewer lanes. The Strike has more lanes, kind of how we have the Orcus, and there's going to be the Omega portion for all of the lanes. That's what they're doing here for the Spotlight. All of the Spotlight 2 raids, including the prologue, will possess 3 difficulties: normal, difficulty 1 and 2, which allows you to shape the battlefield experience for your alliance preferred gameplay intensity. Higher difficulties pay higher rewards, so keep that in mind. Note, Spotlight 2 prologue is a separate raid from Spotlight 2 and Spotlight 2 Strike. These 2 separate raids will go live after Hercules becomes available and replace the Spotlight 2 prologue. So once Hercules goes live, the prologue is going away, then we're only going to have Spotlight 2 and 2 Strike. So that's very important. Now, what are the character requirements? You can deploy the characters and squads of your choice during the initial missions, but you'll need Alpha Flight and Uncanny Avengers further into the raids, as we mentioned above. So want to make sure that your Alpha Flight and your Uncanny Avengers are built and ready for this. I know some people might have held back a little bit on their Alpha Flight. You might need to invest in them a little bit further, which we're going to look down here below. Prologue only requires 4 Uncanny Avengers for their missions, but Spotlight 2 Strike and Spotlight 2 requires 5 Uncanny Avengers for their missions. Basically, when Hercules comes, you have to use them. Characters will need the following ISO 8 equipped for each difficulty. Normal difficulty, there's no ISO 8 requirement whatsoever. If you go into difficulty 1, you need the level 2 purple ISO 8. In difficulty 2, you need the purple 3 ISO 8. So I know we just had the Frozen Dimension, which had the ISO 3 requirement. I know I'm starting to run a little bit low. I'm under the 1 million portion of it, but I believe I have most of my characters at the ISO 8 purple 3. I need to double check to see what alterations I might need to make. I might need to hold off ISOing 3, purple 3, some of my Immortal X-Men just to make sure I have enough for the Uncanny Avengers. Your alliance will unlock difficulty 1 after reaching 50%. So you only need to hit 50% on here on the normal difficulties. And difficulty 2 will be unlocked after reaching 50% completion for difficulty 1. So it's only a 50%, not like the 75, 80%. So once you hit 50, you're good to go to the next difficulty on there. Spotlight 2 Raid Rewards. Conquer the enemies waiting in Spotlight 2 and lighten up your roster with ability materials, Crimson Gear, Gold, and for a limited time, Path to Hercules Orb Fragments and Hercules Diamond Orb Fragments. Hercules Diamond Orbs and Hercules Accolades. With the introduction of Spotlight 2 Raid, Hercules Diamond Orbs will be introduced. These special orbs will give you an opportunity to earn sparkling diamonds for the Prince of Power himself, but it will also include Hercules Accolades, which can be used to directly promote Hercules to 3 diamonds if you earn enough accolades. That's interesting. I'm curious what the ratio or how many accolades you need for those. I assume if you're a top end alliance, you'll be able to hit that 3 diamond, but I'm curious more for the casual and raid only people that just kind of can get to the difficulty 2. I wonder if you have to like 100% every day type of thing. So Winter's Peak Power. Deliver ice cold victory in the name of Medusa Shards, diamonds for Storm, Falcon, and Beast, and more during the towering test for your roster. Battle through 50 floors of foes with characters from your roster who possess at least 5 yellow stars. Losing a battle will drop you to the previous checkpoint. There is a checkpoint on every 5th floor except floor 45. So if you hit 40, you go up to 45 or 46, you lose, you drop back down to 40 is what this is saying. Climb as high as you can to ensure you grab these rewards. Leaderboard Rewards. Red stars and diamonds for Storm, Falcon, and Beast. Armory 19 orb fragments, snow globes, milestone rewards, Path to Medusa orb fragments. There's the 2 Turtle Doves milestone points, P2 ISO 8 orb fragments, Crimson Gear orb fragments, and this is going to end up starting December 23rd. So 2 days before Christmas. I might do some on the 23rd. The 25th, I plan to just spend it with the family. I recommend everybody pull it with the game. Enjoy family time. It's Christmas, so this can always wait until like the weekend. So just want to give you guys a heads up. You don't have to play if you don't want to. Free claims. So right here, Head to the web to claim Friday's free claims, which is available from now until tomorrow, December 21st at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, 500 3 French hens milestone points, 5 Kahori shards. The following week, 752 turtle dove milestone points, 1,500 snow globes, 5 Kahori shards. So that's free 10 Kahori shards. I'm all for it. She is an amazing character. Make sure you grab the free claim available each day on the website. All right. Now for the event. So the 2 turtle doves that we just read above, this is related to the Ice Queen Gala event. So how to score points. Sword Tower, earn best of 2024 orb fragments and spend absolute A-Force showcase energy. There's going to be Kahori shards in there, holiday costumes, and mystic gear. The rewards are the turtle dove and snow globes. This is going to start December 23rd. The season of giving, spend snow globes. So that's going to be the web milestone. 2 turtle dove milestone points. This starts December 23rd as well. Absolute assault, play an alliance war, collect allied supply 6 orb fragments, collect snow globes are going to be the rewards on there, along with path to Kahori orbs. Again, it starts December 23rd. Fruitmas Revenge, use Guardians characters for the quick rumble, you get snow globes. All right, so this one here is different. And a zombie at the party. Feast on red stars for Scarlet Witch Zombie and a chance at diamonds for Medusa with this monster event. So we're getting chance for diamonds on Medusa, red stars on Scarlet Witch Zombie. No notifications or anything on Juggernaut Zombie. I have no clue where he's at. All right, so how to score points. Battle and War on offense with absolute A-Force characters. Earn New Year 2025 orb fragments from the ISO campaign nodes. So if you've been haven't done so already, stock up on your ISO 8 campaign energy for this, and you're going to be spending What If Winterland energy. There's going to be diamonds for Medusa on the leaderboard on here. The big reward, Scarlet Witch Zombie red stars and tech gear. The rewards, the partridge and the snow globes. So the partridge is part of that monthly items on there. This is going to start December 30th. So that means you're going to have over a week to start stocking up on your ISO 8 campaign energy. Season of Giving. Spend snow globes again and a party at the zombie at the party milestone points. Again, this is going to be December 30th. Absolute Assault. Play an Alliance War. Collect Allied Supply 6 again. You get snow globes. Path to Kahori. December 30th. Year of the Girls Quick Rumble, use A-Force characters, and that's a Quick Rumble for January 3rd. So there was a lot of information in here. The highlights, again, Spotlight 2 raid, get your Alpha Flight, your Uncanny Avengers, get those characters ready for that Purple 3 or Purple 2, or at least build up if you're not doing difficulty 1 or 2, but make sure that you are focusing on that. Raids are very important, and one of the top teams that you always want to end up building. So just a heads up about that. Now, if you did enjoy this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of the day.